Om Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Sri Guru Samhita, the legend of the Supreme Guru, original in Marathi as Sri Guru Charitra by Sri Gangadhara Saraswati. Jnana Kanda, the knowledge section. Chapter 1. Benediction, the greatness of the Guru. Vision of Sri Siddha Guru. Salutations to Lord Ganapati. Salutations to Lord Dattatreya. O Lord Ganapati, O Gajanana, son of Sri Girija, the remover of obstacles, salutations to you. O Lambodara, that is big-bellied, Shurpakarna, that is large-eared, Ekadanta, one-tusked Lord, praise be to you, praise be to you. Note, the elephant-faced Lord Ganapati is a son of Lord Shiva and his consort Sri Parvati. Lord Shiva forms one of the Trinity gods along with Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu. At the beginning of any auspicious event, salutations are always first offered to Lord Ganapati. People pray to Lord Ganapati to remove all obstacles in the path leading to the fulfillment of their objective. Goddess Parvati is known by several names such as Gauri, Girija, Bhavani, Uma, etc. In fact, the Lalita Sahasranama gives the 1000 names of Goddess Parvati. Some of these different names occur in the text in different places. O Lord, you flap your large fan ears, causing the air to move. These airwaves ward off all the obstacles of your devotees. You are therefore known as the remover of obstacles. O Gajanana, your divine face glows like the glittering molten gold. It is bright and radiant as the halo around the rising sun. In one hand, you hold a parashu, that's axe, to sever all the obstacles of your devotees. You have a snake as your sacred thread around your neck and another as your waistband. O Vinayaka, another name for Lord Ganapati. O remover of difficulties, you have large beautiful eyes. You have 4 arms with which you remove all the impediments and protect all the worlds. Difficulties do not bother your devotees who constantly keep meditating on you. They have all their desires and wishes fulfilled without any delay. You are first saluted and worshipped at the beginning of every auspicious event. O Lambodara, you are the Lord for all the 14 branches of knowledge. Note, the 14 branches or texts of knowledge are 1. The 4 Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samaveda and Atharva Veda. B. The 6 auxiliaries to the Vedas, also called Vedangas, that is Siksha, Euphony and pronunciation, Vyakarana, that is grammar, Chandas, that is meter, Nirukta, that is etymology, Jyotishya, astronomy and astrology, and Kalpa, that is procedure or ritual, and C. 4 supplements, also called Upaganas, that is Mimamsa, interpretation of Vedic texts, Nyaya, logic and epistemology, Purana, mythology, and Dharmashastra, that is code of conduct. O Lord, you wrote the Mahabharata, which is the essence of all the Vedas, Shastras, Puranas, and other sacred scriptures. Hence all the gods, including the Creator, Lord Brahma, worship and praise you. Note, there are 18 primary Puranas as follows: Brahma Purana, Padma Purana, Vishnu Purana, Shiva Purana, Bhagavat Purana, Bhavishyat Purana, Narada Purana, Markandeya Purana, Agni Purana, Brahma Vaivrata Purana, Linga Purana, Varaha Purana, Skanda Purana, Vamana Purana, Kurma Purana, Matsya Purana, Garuda Purana, and Brahmanda Purana. There are other secondary Puranas as well. Previously, Lord Shiva worshipped you before slaying the demon, Tripurasura. It is true that Lord Vishnu, the protector of the worlds, prayed to you before defeating the demonic forces. O Ganapati, everyone, including the Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, worship you before undertaking their respective tasks. With your blessings, they get their desires fulfilled. Note, the Trinity gods are Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe, Lord Vishnu, the protector of the universe, and Lord Shiva, the annihilator of the universe. O merciful Lord Ganapati, the destroyer of demons, my friend, the remover of obstacles, the vanquisher of fear, O Vinayaka, please enlighten my intellect. O remover of impediments, the primeval Lord, the Lord and protector of all forces, people who worship you will attain success in their work. You are the primary support for all the activities that go on in this world. You are the vast ocean of compassion. You are the Supreme Spirit, O Son of Gauri, that is another name for Goddess Parvati. Please enlighten my intellect. Salutations to you, O Lord. O Gajanana, please fulfill all the desires and wishes arising in my mind. I humbly prostrate myself before you. Please grant me superior knowledge. In my mind, I have this intense desire of writing the holy Guru Charitra. O Lord, you are the most generous donor. Kindly bestow your grace and mercy upon me and help me to successfully fulfill my desire. I am of limited intelligence and mental capability. Therefore, I seek refuge at your lotus feet. You are the repository of all knowledge. You fulfill the desires of all who seek refuge in you. Therefore, kindly bestow your grace on me and help me. Next, I pray to Goddess Sharada. There is another name for Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of learning and speech. She sits on a swan holding a book in one hand and a veena, a stringed musical instrument like the lute, in the another. Note, Goddess Saraswati is the consort of Lord Brahma. She is the goddess of all learning, speech, and the arts. She bestows upon us the right to study the Vedas, Shastras, and all the other sacred scriptures, and the sciences. She is quickly pleased with our prayers and happily grants us knowledge. Therefore, O Goddess Sharada, please be appeased with my prayers. I humbly offer my salutations at your lotus feet. Please reside on my tongue and help me to successfully complete the writing of this book. Note, the significance and result of Goddess Sharada residing on one's tongue is the attainment of complete divine knowledge. O Mother Saraswati, please listen to my prayers. Kindly grant me divine knowledge, enlighten my intellect, and brighten the legend of the Supreme Guru. O Goddess of Speech, praise be to you, praise be to you. O Mother of the three worlds, salutations to you. All the Vedas, Shastras, and other sacred scriptures have been written by you. They are all embedded in you. Glory be to all of them. Note, the three worlds refer to Swargaloka, that is the heavens or the upper regions, Martyaloka, that is the earth or the middle regions, and Patalaloka, the nether regions. O Mother Saraswati, all the Vedas, Shastras, Puranas, and the 6 philosophies emerged from you alone. Yet we cannot realize your essence even from all these texts. Note, the 6 schools of thoughts, philosophies refer to Samhita, about the spirit and matter, Nyaya, logic and epistemology, Yoga, abstract contemplation, Vaishika, that is physics, Mimamsa, that is interpretation of the Vedic texts, and Vedanta, collection of Brahma Sutras. the Bhagavad Gita, and the Upanishads. You are embedded in the name of our Guru Sri Narasimha Saraswati. The name is indeed famous. May your affection be directed towards me as well, as I bear the same name. Note, the author's name is Gangadhara Saraswati, also referred to as Namadraka Saraswati. O Goddess, inanimate puppets come to life and dance only by the puppeteer's hand skill. Those puppets have no real freedom. My situation is similar to that of the puppet. Please stimulate my speech as you see fit. O Goddess of speech, O ocean of compassion, I am after all an ignorant child. I am beseeching your support and assurance. O Bharati, that is another name for Goddess Saraswati, O Supreme Mother, please be appeased. I am firmly holding on to your lotus feet. Please impart to me the knowledge associated with writing of this text. May the material for this text shine in my mind. Then I pray individually to the Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, to grant me knowledge. Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva represent the three gunas, qualities of Rajas, Sattva, and Tamas, respectively, and stimulate both knowledge and ignorance in people. Note, Prakriti, that is the prime material energy of God, also referred to as Maya, that is illusion, is composed of the three gunas, that is qualities or modes. Sattva, that is positivity, goodness, and wholesomeness. Rajas, that is passion, energy, and movement. And Tamas, that is negativity, lethargy, darkness, and ignorance. These three aspects of material energy exist as the very core of all empirical material phenomenon. 2. The Prakriti or Maya stimulates both Vidya, that is knowledge, and Avidya, that is ignorance in people. Therefore, people have to strive to gain knowledge and dispel ignorance from their minds. The four-faced Brahma created the world. The four Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, and Atharva Veda, emerged from his eastern, southern, western, and northern faces respectively. I seek refuge at his lotus feet. Then I offer prayers to Lord Vishnu, who is the stimulator of all our senses. That is why he is referred to as Hrishikesha, that is Lord of senses. Knower as the protector of the three worlds, he resides comfortably on the Ksheerasagara, that is ocean of milk, with his consort, Goddess Lakshmi. Lord Vishnu has four arms bearing the Shankha, that is conch, Chakra, that is discus, Gada, that is mace, and Padma, that is lotus. He is also Narasimha, half man and half lion. He is Murari, the enemy of the demon Mura. He holds a lotus in his hand. He has a lotus emerging out of his navel, in which Lord Brahma resides. May this Lord Vishnu fulfill all my desires. He wears Pitambara, the golden yellow cloth, and resplendent Vaijantimala garland. He protects all those who seek refuge in him. May this Lord Vishnu bestow benefit upon me. Note, the Vaijantimala is a famous garland worn by Lord Vishnu. It is referred to differently in different texts. Some text says that the Vaijantimala garland is comprised of divine floral such as Kunda, that is jasmine, Parijata, that is Erythina indica, Mandara, that is Calotrophes gingati, Kamala, that is lotus, and Tulsi, that is basil, while others state that it is a pearl and a gem-studded garland. Important note, the reader will notice that in these slokas, verses, prayers are being offered to the Trinity gods, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva. See Sloka 27. In Sloka 28, prayers are offered to Lord Brahma. In Sloka 29 through 31, prayers are offered to Lord Vishnu. In the Marathi version of this text, Sri Guru Charitra, the next few slokas offer prayer to Lord Shiva. In the Sanskrit text, Sri Guru Samhita, However, these prayers are missing. For the sake of completeness, I have referred to the Marathi original for 3 more slokas, which offered prayers to Lord Shiva. Their translation is as follows. Then I salute Lord Shiva, who bears the Ganga on his head, who has 5 faces and 10 arms, and who shares half of his body with his consort goddess Parvati. At the end of the specified time, this 5-faced god annihilates the universe that has been created by Lord Brahma. Therefore, Lord Shiva is considered to be a resident of the cemetery. I offer my salutations at his lotus feet. He wears the tiger skin as his only garment. He bears numerous snakes all over his body. I offer my humble salutations at the lotus feet of this consort of Uma, that is another name for goddess Parvati. Note: the 5 faces of Lord Shiva are named Sadyojata, Vamadeva, Aghora, Tatpurusha, and Ishana. Lord Shiva bears his consort, goddess Parvati, in the left half of his body. He is therefore referred to as Ardhanarishwara, that is, half-woman Lord. With great devotion I pay obeisance to all the other gods, to all the people incarnate from divine and semi-divine heavenly beings such as Yakshas, Gandharvas, Kinnaras, Siddhas, and Sadhyas, and to all the great sages. Note: the above mentioned celestial beings are all different demigods. There are several such demigods in Hindu mythology. Then I salute generations of good nature, illuminated and great poets, and the great Maharshis, that is sages, Valmiki, Parashara, and Vyasa, among others. Note: these great sages were instrumental for many of the sacred scriptures and epics that are available today. Maharshi Valmiki was responsible for creating the great epic Ramayana. Maharshi Parashara was a great sage responsible for writing numerous works, including the Brihat Parashara Horashastra, in the area of Jyotishya, that is astrology and astronomy, Parashara Smriti, in the area of Dharmashastras, that is religious codes of laws, and Ayurveda. In fact, Maharshi Parashara is known as the father of astrology. Maharshi Vyasa, the son of Maharshi Parashara, wrote the great epic Mahabharata. Apart from that, he was also responsible for recognizing all the 4 Vedas, the 18 Puranas, reorganizing all the 4 Vedas, the 18 Puranas, and all the sacred scriptures and popularizing them all over the world. I am ignorant, not understanding the etiquette of poetry, nor the etiquette of literature. In spite of this, may all these above-mentioned people be kind to bestow knowledge upon me, treating me as their servant. Note: here the author is expressing deep humility and considering himself a servant of all the great sages and poets. I do not know the style of writing text. I do not know the style of analyzing and interpreting the Shastras, that is sacred scriptures. I do not fully understand the Marathi language as well. Therefore, I salute one and all and request support. Note: the text was originally written in Marathi language by the author Gangadhara Saraswati, who originally hailed from the state of Karnataka and spoke the Kannada language. May all of these people kindly provide me knowledge, guidance, and support in writing of this text. May the generations of great poets inspire me, as I lack poetic abilities. After saluting all the poets, I then salute the forefathers in my family. First of all, I meditate upon my mother and father, who are great and compassionate souls. Shyamadeva, with the surname Sakhare, a Brahmin who hailed from the Gotra lineage of sage Kaundilinya in Apastambha Shakha, that is division, was a beloved disciple of the Supreme Guru Sri Narasinhaswamy Saraswati. Shyamadeva's son was Naganatha, and Naganatha's son was Devaraya. Devaraya's son was Gangadhara. This Gangadhara was an ardent devotee of the Supreme Guru. I am Namadharaka Saraswati, the son of Gangadhara Saraswati, I humbly salute the lotus feet of my great father. His feet are a refuge to me. Note: Gotra is lineage or ancestry arising from a Maharshi. There are several Gotras that Brahmins hail from, such as Vasishta, Vishwamitra, Kashyapa, Kaundinya, Gautama, Bharadwaja, Jamadagni, Shandilya, etc. The list is too long to be noted here. 2. Shakha, that is division, also referred to as Sutra. They are divisions of the Vedas, with each division in respective Vedic school of thought, having its own text and interpretation of the Vedas and detailing the different ritual duties. There are numerous divisions to be noted here, and so only the primary ones are given. Ashvalayana and Sakhyayana divisions belong to the Rig Vedic school. The Parasharaya division belong to the Shukla, that is white, Yajurvedic school, while Bodhayana and Apastamba divisions belong to the Krishna, that is black, Yajurvedic school. At the same time, Satyashadi and Bharadwaja and Hiranyakeshan also belong to the Yajurvedic schools, as they relate to the Apastamba division. Gobila and Kadira divisions belong to the Samavedic school. The Vaitarana division belong to the Atharva Vedic school. For more details, refer to chapter 26. Then I will talk about the people on my maternal side. My maternal grandfather was from the Kashyapa Gotra in the Ashvalayana Shakha. My mother's name is Champadevi. She is a good-natured and obedient to her father, just like the Ganga is to sage Jhanu and sage Bhagirath. And she is famous for being a pativrata, that is virtuous wife, always engrossed in service to her husband. Just like Sri Bhavani, another name for goddess Parvati, is to Lord Shiva. Note: the holy and mighty river Ganga is considered to be the daughter of sage Bhagirath. She is also considered to be the daughter of sage Jhanu. Sage Bhagirath performed several penances and brought the heavenly river Ganga down to earth in order to emancipate his forefathers and lead them into heavens. Therefore, Ganga is considered to be the daughter of sage Bhagirath and is known as Bhagirathi. Also, while the roaring Ganga rushed to earth, she destroyed the hermitage of sage Jhanu, who became angry and swallowed the entire Ganga using his powers. Later, heeding to the prayers of sage Bhagirath and others, sage Jhanu released the Ganga through his right ear. Therefore, Ganga is considered to be the daughter of sage Jhanu and is known as Jahnavi. Thus, by remembering and meditating on the lotus feet of my father and mother and the lotus feet of the Supreme Guru, my intellect blossomed. My father, Gangadhara Saraswati, a pious Brahmin, always had firm devotion at the feet of Supreme Guru Sri Narasinhaswamy Saraswati. I am his son, known by the name of Saraswati. O good-natured people, please pardon me. I am ignorant child and I am equivalent to the dust on your feet. I offer infinite salutation to all the scholars of the Vedas and to the saints, sages, yogis and ascetics who pray to the Supreme Guru with immense love and devotion. I pray to all of them with sincere devotion. I am dull-witted. I request all to kindly accept my work, which is like the first utterance of a child without any envy. I do not have the abilities to write poetry. I definitely do not have comprehensive scholarship. I am involved in this work only with the inspiration of the Supreme Guru. Lord Dattatreya has bestowed his grace upon our family for generations. Therefore, I have been inspired to sing his legend. That Lord Datta has kindly given me the jar of nectar called Guru Charitra. He has said to me, describe this legend of mine. May your family always get what they desire. This is the order of the Guru. The words of the Guru are like Kamadhenu, the all-wish-fulfilling celestial cow. There is no doubt in this issue. May my divine preceptor, Guru Sri Narasimha Saraswati bless me, so that I can complete this work. The greatness of the Guru and the Guru Charitra. Sri Narasimha Saraswati is the very manifestation, the very incarnation of the Trinity. One, with even the long life of the gods, cannot finish writing the legend of the Supreme Guru. Where is his infinite legend? Where am I, the ignorant one? There is no comparison at all. In spite of it, I have been able to sing his legend only due to his inspiration. People who wish to have worldly and heavenly pleasures, including the pleasure of having children and grandchildren, will be interested in this story. Sri Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, will reside forever in their homes. Goddess Lakshmi will reside in the homes of those people who will chant this story and listen to it day after day. That family lineage will be good-natured and pure-hearted. The blessings of the Supreme Guru will ward away any disease and other troubles. A Saptaha Parayana, a week's reading of this text, will destroy all sins. There is no doubt about it. Such a holy and exclusive legend will help fulfill every person's desires and wishes. One can very quickly achieve all his desires without any difficulty. If treasure can be found without any efforts at all, then why expend efforts? If you believe my words, then go ahead, try this out today and achieve success right away. I have experienced this. This is the truth. Therefore, I request all of you, please listen. The very chanting of the name of Lord Dattatreya will yield all rewards immediately. Experience them and enjoy them. Just as a person eats a fine meal, feels satisfied and later recounts the details of the fine meal to other people, I have relished the nectar like the story of Lord Dattatreya, and I am recounting my experiences here. Please do not disregard my text just because the language is so simple. Note that the delicious honey flows in abundance from the mouths of the lowly honeybees. Doesn't the exquisite pearl come from the inferior mollusk shell? Doesn't the wonderful resinous camphor come from the wild plantain shoots? Doesn't the revered Ashwatha tree, that's a holy papal tree, grow with the help of manure from the ugly crow? Similarly, people should not disregard the succulent Guru Charitra just because of the simple language used. Please note that from the dirty and crooked sugarcane emerges sweet and thirsty quenching juice. Similarly, the great nectar-like legend of the Supreme Guru flows through my unsophisticated and crude sentences. Whoever has interest in praying to the Supreme Guru with pure devotion, such people may savor this legend and experience bliss. This fruit is the ultimate fruit any person can ever hope to achieve. That is, Brahmarasa. The experience of Brahmananda, that is divine bliss, is no different from the experience of pure enjoyment of poetry. People who have devotion and faith in my words will immediately experience pure bliss. This legend of the Supreme Guru grants people all their wishes just like Kamadhenu, the all wish-fulfilling celestial cow. I will also grant divine knowledge. O people, I am not saying this in vain. Please pay attention and listen to my words. Sri Narasimha Saraswati resides in Gandharva Nagara, that is modern Gangapur, in the state of Karnataka. His greatness is unsurpassed. His legend is famous all over. Interested people and devotees who hear about the immense greatness of the Supreme Lord Dattatreya come from far off in a highly emotional state. They serve the Lord with profound devotion and achieve fulfillment of their desires. Whatever wishes they may have in their mind, be they related to family, children, money or other wealth, they receive the fulfillment of those desires very quickly. People believe that their wishes get fulfilled the moment they make a sankalpa to have darshan, that is vision of the Supreme Guru. After having darshan of the divine padukas, that is sandals, of the Supreme Guru, people happily return home and achieve fulfillment of their purushastras, that is pursuit in life, including dharma, artha and kama. Note, a sankalpa is a Solomon vow or declaration of purpose. This is primarily done before one performs a religious observance. There are four major pursuits in life, Purushastras: Dharma, that is righteousness and discharge of duty; Artha, acquirement of wealth; Kama, gratification of desire; and Moksha, eternal emancipation or liberation from this illusory world. Only three pursuits are possible during the life of a person, and so only those three are mentioned here. Thus, hearing the various stories from numerous devotees, this pious Brahmin, by the name of Namadharaka Saraswati, was very curious to have darshan of the divine padakas of the Supreme Guru. Note: Namadharaka Saraswati is the same person as Gangadhara Saraswati, the author of the original Guru Charitra. He has drawn upon the name of the Supreme Guru Sri Narasimha Saraswati and therefore is referred to as Namadharaka, that is, one who has drawn upon one's name. He thought about it day and night and became very anxious and desperate. Finally, not being able to contain that anxiety and overcome with the burning desire, emotion to have darshan of the padukas of the Supreme Guru, he left his home and everything else and set off. I am determined to achieve my objective. If that is not possible, I am going to die and abandon this body of mine. If I cannot have darshan of the Supreme Guru with this body, meaning with my own eyes, in this world, then what is the point of having this inanimate body still living? Deciding thus, he abandoned interest in everything he had and owned, and without caring for hunger or thirst, he started for the ashram, that is, hermitage of the Supreme Guru, constantly meditating on the divine padakas of the Supreme Guru all the way. People's misery vanishes by the mere chanting of the Supreme Guru's name. When it is so, then why have my miseries and troubles not vanished, even though I have been chanting the Supreme Guru's name constantly? If fate is impeding this objective of mine, then does my devotion to the Supreme Guru have any value? If I am considered lowly, then how come the lowly iron can turn into gold just by the touch of the Sparshamani, the divine crystal? Note: Sparshamani, also called Parasmani or Chintamani, the divine crystal, also called the philosopher's stone, is believed to turn iron and other base metal into gold just by its touch, similar to the Midas touch. The author says that, similar to the divine crystal, the very chanting of the Supreme Guru's name will vanquish people's misery and grant them happiness and peace. O Guru, if I am indeed a sinner, let it be. But since I have the firm conviction that you are the one who is the vanquisher of all sins and afflictions, and if I am still experiencing these troubles, then who should feel embarrassed? Please understand my plight and my prayers. O Divine Guru, O Sadashiva, O Benevolence personified, and affectionately grant me darshan. Thus, Namadharaka went on praying anxiously with immense devotion. He began to pray to the Supreme Guru with a quivering and stuttering voice brimming with emotion. Namadharaka saluted Lord Panduranga, another name of Lord Vishnu, Lord Ganapati, the son of Gauri, and Goddess Sharada. He then saluted the Supreme Guru and proceeded to pray to him. O Lord, the sacred scriptures declare you, the Supreme Guru, as the very manifestation of the Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Then praise you as a Supreme One who instantly grants friction to all in this Kali Yuga, that is, age of Kali. Note: according to Hindu mythology, there are four eras or ages known as yugas: Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. The cycle of time continues with the four eras repeating in sequence. The reader should not confuse Kali with goddess Kali. O Guru Narasimha Saraswati, in this Kali Yuga, you are thus famous all over. O kindness personified, you are the famous as a charioteer of the devotees. Note: just as the Lord Krishna became the charioteer of his devotee, Arjuna, and served him, described in the great epic Mahabharata and the supreme Bhagavad Gita, similarly God and his personifications are believed to serve their true devotees. O compassionate one, O friend of the devotees, all the Vedas extol you. O possessor of all the three gunas, Sattva, Raja, and Tamas. O Gurunatha, O virtuous one, please save me. Note. Refer to the note for verse 27 for an explanation of the three gunas. O possessor of all the three gunas, you are the indestructible matter similar to the seed that is required for the plant to grow. O compassionate one, please vanquish all the troubles and afflictions of your devotees and protect them from fear. O merciful one, O Lord of the ascetics, O Lord of prosperity, I earnestly plead with you. My mind is very unsteady and is therefore not able to bear steadfast devotion towards you. O pure one, there is no sign of true devotion at all in my unstable mind. O compassionate one, please bless me so that my mind is consoled and soothed. Please come soon and comfort me. Just as a mother comes running to console her crying child, O Narasimha, O infinite one, O omnipresent one, please come to me at once. You are my mother, you are my father, you are my relative, and you are my everlasting friend. You are my family deity involved in all of my family affairs. With true devotion, I have decided that you are my family deity. O Guru Narasimha Saraswati, I worship you thus. You are everything to me. Your name is Saraswati, and I have taken that name from you. Therefore, I am part of you and dependent on you. When this is the case, where is the room for any afflictions, misery, or other troubles for me? O Guru, why have you given me these afflictions and worries? You are indeed famous as Bhaktavatsala, the friend of your devotees, and as the one with infinite compassion. O compassionate one, O friend of the downtrodden, O infinite one, O virtuousness and perfection personified, O supreme Lord, O Trinity incarnate, please do not abandon compassion with me. Your kindness is known the world over. You are the very manifestation of the Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. You are the protector of all the people of the world. Of all the gods, you are the most generous. You fulfill the desires of even the gods. When you are thus generous and considerate, O Supreme Guru, how can I abandon you and plead with anyone else? Who is bigger donor than you? You are my benefactor. You are my Supreme Lord. You are the protector of all the worlds. You are omniscient, the all-knowing one. The sacred scriptures extol you as the omniscient and the celebrated one. I am not a witness for any of this, but I know that you are yourself the witness for your deeds. In fact, you are the complete witness for all the happenings in all the worlds. That characteristic is embedded in you. Knowledge of who is doing what, where, when, and how is referred to as the omniscient witness characteristic. Then, haven't you recognized me? Haven't you realized anything about me? Why are you ignoring me? You are the all-knowing Lord. Don't you know in what state of mind I am? You are very clever. Don't you understand anything about this hungry child? What would a mother do if she saw her child crying from hunger? Tell me. And she is after all a human being, but you are the Supreme Lord. Then why are you ignoring me? Are you disregarding me because I have not given you anything? Then tell me, if you expect me to give you a little of anything, then how can you become the all-giving, all-considerate one? In fact, you are so considerate and generous that in your Vamana Avatara, you took the earth from Bali, and in turn you gave him uncontrolled domination over the heavens. Note, Lord Vishnu has donned 10 avatars, that is incarnations, Matsya, that is fish, Kurma, that is tortoise, Varaha, that is boar, Narasimha, that is man-lion, Vamana, that is dwarf, Parashurama, that is the Lord with the axe, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, and Kalki, that is the knight on the horse. Here, the author is saying that the Lord is so generous in bestowing things on to his devotees that he expects little from his devotees but gives a lot to them in return. King Bali was extremely proud and arrogant of his strength and the powers provided by his guru Shukracharya. Armed with this, Bali decided to attack the gods and usurp their kingdom and wealth. Lord Vishnu incarnate as Lord Vamana, the dwarf, and took away all of Bali's possession and pushed him to the nether worlds. At the same time, pleased with Bali's sense of sacrifice and duty, Lord Vishnu granted Bali uncontrolled domination over the heavens for a limited period of time. Let me tell you one more thing. You, as Lord Rama, donated the glittering golden kingdom of Lanka to Vibhishana after killing Ravana and winning the city. O Lord, what had Vibhishana given to you previously? Tell me. Note, this is from the great epic Ramayana. Ravana was the 10-headed Rakshasa, that is demon, who had oppressed the three worlds. He ruled from the city of Lanka, modern Sri Lanka. Vibhishana was Ravana's younger brother. In spite of being born in the family of demons, Vibhishana was a completely different person. He was a staunch devotee of Lord Vishnu and in fact helped Lord Rama, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, in his battle against Ravana. After killing Ravana, Lord Rama installed Vibhishana as the king of Lanka. Also previously you donated an immortal and exalted position to Dhruva, your devotee. What did he give you for that? O Lord Hrishikesha, that is Vishnu, Lord of the senses, why do you expect something from me? Note, Dhruva was the son of King Uttanapada and Queen Suniti. Unable to tolerate the mistreatment given by his stepmother, Queen Suruchi, the young Dhruva set off for the forest to propitiate Lord Vishnu. Dhruva performed austere penance. Lord Vishnu was pleased by the immense devotion of the Prince Dhruva and granted him a permanent exalted position in the heavens as the polar star. O protector of your servants, when the earth was tormented by the evil Kshatriyas, you, as Parashurama, vanquished these evildoers and donated the earth to the Brahmins. What had the Brahmins given to you earlier? Nothing. Similarly, what can I give to you? After all, I am your servant and you are my protector. In fact, you are the protector of all the worlds that have ever been created. You are the Lord. You are Kamalapati, the Lord of Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. What can I ever give to you? I am a poor man, equivalent to a small mosquito. In addition, I am a sinner. What am I when compared to you? Lord, I am not independent. On the contrary, you are independent and you are extremely wealthy. I can never compare myself to you. You are the supreme bliss. Goddess Lakshmi is always in bliss with you. O eternal bliss, what can I therefore ever give to you in abundance? O Lord Hrishikesha, what do you want from me? I am ignorant man, but I am your child. A hungry baby sits on his mother's lap and opens its mouth desperately waiting for milk. The baby is innocent and it is miserable with hunger. It is just waiting for milk from its mother. Does the mother first expect anything from her child at that time? Similarly, O Supreme Guru, what do you expect from me? What can I give you? If someone takes something and then gives back another thing in return, will he ever be called a donor? O Lord, you are the supreme donor. So, why do you expect me to give you something? Or do you expect me to serve you in any other way? O generous Guru, O compassionate one, what more can I say to you? O benevolent one, it is not right if you say that you cannot give me anything. Lord, you give everyone everything in all the 14 worlds. Note, refer to chapter 4, verse 7 for the details of the 14 worlds. Are you saying that I have not served you and therefore you are not giving me anything? Please do not say that. A great master does not expect any service from the servant. If you expect service from me and then grant me something in return, this is not a donation. Wherever there is a feeling of master and servant, there is no value for any donation there. O revered one, you understand everyone's thought and feelings. O Lord, just look at the lakes and wells all over the world. The clouds in the sky do not expect anything from these lakes and wells before raining water on them. At the same time, no one, be it the wells, lakes or ponds, does any service to the clouds that shed rain on their own. Lord, this is a well-known fact. O Lord, you are the supreme God. You are the one who gives everyone everything. If you expect service from me and then give wages, then where is your large-heartedness and generosity? Who will praise you then? O Lord, I will not force you to do anything. I do not know the etiquette of service. All my ancestors have been your servants. I am from the family of servants, but I am lazy and childlike. Therefore, O Lord, you know the situation of this lowly, poor servant of yours. In this world, all the kings definitely protect the families of their servants like their own children. On the same principle, please protect me, this servant of yours. My ancestors have served your lotus feet without ever having any expectations. Therefore, you owe me. You have to at least pay back that debt. O benevolent one, you have to repay us on that debt. Then, why are you not interested in paying it back? I will call upon the good people of this world and complain to them about you and get justice to get back the debt. If you still refuse, O indebted Lord, I will take you to court. O Lord, I am now beginning to realize how hard-hearted you really are. O Master, I am not a servant who has just joined your service. I have been at your service for a very long time now. Why is your heart so tough on me? O Lord, is it appropriate for a master to compete with his servant? That competition must be held between equals. O Bhaktavatsala, friend of the devotee, I am of no consequence. You are the Supreme Lord. Therefore, cannot be any comparison between us. O Lord, once upon a time your heart was very tender. I know that. When your great devotee Prahlada was incessantly tortured by his father, the demon Hiranyakashipu, you rushed as Lord Narasimha to protect him. If I am such a great sinner as the demon, then, O benevolent one, please have mercy on me. It does not befit you as a Lord to be this hard-hearted. Are you angry with me because of something that I have done? Has this stood steadfast in your mind? Won't you ever look at this child who has spoken ill of you? When a child sits on his mother's lap and speaks bad words or scolds someone, then the mother hits the child with a cane. But after a while, she goes to the child and comforts him and gives him something to eat and drink. O Lord, you are like the mother and the father of all the people in the world. Will the mother forsake her child because of anything he does? Will she be angry with him forever? No, after some time she will go and embrace him. O Lord, what blunder have I committed that you will not speak to me? O Hrishikesha, how well shall I plead with you? I am a child and you are my father. O Lord, when a father gets angry with his son, the mother comes and comforts her son. Similarly, if the mother seeks the mistake her son has made and gets angry at him, then the father tries to search for the reasons for her sorrow and comforts his wife and his son. Parents form the indivisible instrument and proximate causal forces for life in this world. The father forms the nimitta karana, that is instrumental cause, and the mother forms the upadana karana, that is proximate cause. They are as indivisible as a word and its meaning. Lord, you are both a father and a mother to me. Now, if you are angry with me, then to whom shall I turn? Who will come and comfort me? Please forgive me. Note, both the father and the mother are causes for life. The father is the instrumental or efficient cause, and the mother is the proximate cause. Take, for example, an earthen pot. To make the earthen pot, clay is required. It also requires a potter who can make the pot from the clay. Thus, both the clay and the potter are causes for the pot to be created. After the pot is made, there is nothing else left but the clay everywhere on the pot. That is the proximate cause, or upadana karana, the mother. The potter who gives it the form of a pot is the instrumental cause, or nimitta karana, the father. In the child, both the mother and the father are seen as single indivisible force. O Lord, you are the merciful one. Please have mercy on me. You are the friend of all the poor and downtrodden. I, your servant, humbly prostrate myself before you. Please protect this helpless servant of yours. You are indeed famous for protecting the weak and the helpless. O protector of the helpless and the orphans, I am a child. Please protect me. You protect the weak and the helpless every day. You are well known by the Vedas as the compassionate and merciful one. How come you don't listen to my cries for help? O Lord, how could you bear to listen to the dreadful words that I spoke about you? O Supreme Guru, did this hard-heartedness result from listening to those terrible words of mine? O Lord, you may feel that my words are very harsh, but even the stones melt and turn into water by listening to my vulnerable words. Where has your kindness disappeared? People describe you in several ways as the merciful one, the compassionate one, and the benevolent one. If that is all true, then please show mercy on me at least now. Please let your benevolence envelop me. Weeping and lamenting thus, Gangadhara Saraswati lost consciousness. A sort of deep sleep overcame him. Instantaneously, the all-merciful Supreme Guru appeared before him in a dream. Just as a cow affectionately comes running to her calf, the benevolent Supreme Guru appeared before Namadharaka in his dream. Immediately, Namadharaka rose, saw the Supreme Guru standing in front of him, and prostrated himself before the Lord. He held on tightly to the Supreme Guru's lotus feet. He wiped the dust off the Supreme Guru's feet with his own locks of hair. He washed the holy lotus feet of the Lord with tears of joy flowing from his eyes. Then he worshipped the Lord with fragrant ganda, that is sandalwood, akshata, that is colored rice, patra, that is leaves, pushpa, that is flowers, and such other items used in Lord's puja, that is worship. Firmly establishing the image of the Lord in his heart, he became happy. Seeing the great devotee Namadharaka thus filled with happiness, the Supreme Guru stood steadfast in his mind. Thus, when the Supreme Guru decided to reside in the heart of his true devotee Namadharaka, Gangadhara Saraswati, the original author, prayed to the Lord to have the same happiness inhabit his heart as well. All this was a dream. Namadharaka awoke later and was very surprised. Note, here the author is the person writing the narration, Gangadhara Saraswati, as well as the person undergoing this experience, Namadharaka Saraswati. They are both the same person. The reader should not get confused between the two. Thus ends chapter 1 in the Jnana Kanda, in the dialogue between Guru Siddha and Namadharaka, in the text known as the Legend of Narasimha Saraswati, authored by Gangadhara's son Saraswati, in the Marathi language as Sri Guru Charitra and referred to as Sri Guru Samhita, composed in the Sanskrit language by His Holiness Sri Vasudevananda Saraswati. Mantrahina, Kriyahina, Bhaktihina, Shamapate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.